I am getting ready for something. That's why the outfit. Hi, this is Perkunas, the catalyst, your guidance, and this is a new chapter, and my chapter number 5, 1/5, to complete my first goal, which is my first chapters. And this chapter is called the Universal Garden. And I gotta say, this is the best chapter for me. When I wrote down, a few weeks ago, I wrote down the segments that I'm gonna be talking about in this chapter. And yesterday, I wanted to start recording, but I got too busy. But when I started writing the bullet points to remind me what I want to talk about, not to remind me. Good morning, by the way. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's good to stretch. It is almost 7 a.m. I've been awake since 4 a.m. this time, not 3:30 a.m. But yes. Are you breathing? Are you connecting? Connecting to what, Perkunas? It's a very important question. And this is what we're all going to be talking about today. The first segment of the chapter of the Universal Garden. It is called Why? Why a garden? When I am talking about a garden, you are imagining why this is so important to me and what that has to do with me getting all the things that I want in life. Why see this universe as a garden? My vision of a garden goes beyond just the plants that I can cultivate and I can co-create with nature. It's an analogy and it's a metaphor to compare the universe as a garden, because the stars are like seeds and they grow and they generate these abundant life forms, planets, solar systems, nebulas, black holes. The stars are what you see in the core of your essence. You are light. As is above is below, we are light. We are continuously expanding. Every thought is a spark. Every desire is the beginning of something. We were, at one point in our existence, we were just a thought. We were just a desire. We were just something or someone's wanting to be. Here, humans. We are confused humans, enlightened humans, aware humans, unaware humans, conscious humans, unconscious humans. We try to do the best of our ability to be happy. Let's always keep it simple. It's still with the sounds of the city, it's still with the sounds of nature, and I like it because it keeps me grounded. I don't have to retreat away from places to find a space of harmony. I can find it anywhere, and that's a good example for you to take. So no matter where you are, you have the ability to choose to feel aligned, to feel energized, to feel in tune, in balance between yourself. Why a garden? Because why not? It's going back to paradise, going back to our essence, going back to the beginning of things. Once you recognize who you are, then you start taking a new direction. And by the way, this is the new level of existence. You reach to these points, you reach to chapter number 5, and there has been a journey of not just information but energies that by you just giving your attention, you have acquired, get imprinted in you somehow. And if you have cultivated, if you have fed it with similar vibrations, similar tuning frequencies, positive thoughts, then you're in a different place right now, which the human that I'm talking to at the beginning of this recording is a different one. The one that I'm directing this transmission, this chapter, the Universal Garden, You are someone else. By every thought, by every feeling, by every self-realization, by every moment of connection, you continuously keep changing, and you will continuously keep changing. The person that I will meet once we met, when we meet one day, you are a different one that started from the beginning, more full of appreciation, more full of the recognition of who you are as a human being. So when I talk about the universal garden, why a garden? Why not? Because when there's every religion has the paradox or metaphor or allegory of the Garden of Eden, right? And it's the analogy that we're making here. As the beginning of life, as the beginning of humanity, as the beginning of we becoming conscious, and at the same time separated from that divinity. It's quite fascinating because it relates when you look at different religions and they talk about the Garden of Eden and how Eve brought the apple to Adam and they both ate it, and then which is like such a nonsense in a sense at the same time, and then they start feeling fear, right? Talking about religion now. I'm not religious. I'm natural. But all traditions, all myths, all expressions from the past, it comes from certain sort of understanding of the universal paradox of the universe itself. And it makes sense to see it because we, in a sense, we are disconnected from nature. We're never disconnected from nature, really, but in a sense, we seems like there is a mismatch between us and this existence because we're not flowing as the animals in nature, although we are creators, and we talked about this before, plenty, the power and the difference between us and the other animals, because we're still animals. So it makes sense to say there's something that makes us different. They say not inferior nor superior, but different. In a sense, we can do certain things that most animals in nature don't do, and in a sense, we cannot do things. We are not connected to that stream of vibrancy, godlike energy. Yeah, it is an interesting analogy, but I don't think there is separation. Don't take it as something religious, take it as something allegoric, maybe. It's just an analogy. It's an analogy that makes sense. As many things that you can read in the Bible, in the Bhagavad Gita, or with Taoism, Hinduism, with the Quran or Muslims, religions, or Sufi or Orthodox, it doesn't matter. They all are colliding certain aspects related to the new discoveries with physics, quantum physics, and religion. They're colliding into an understanding because vibrationally everything that exists in life, it has a language, it has a vibrational language. And we all interpret in our way. As every time someone translated the Bible, wrote what they understood from their perspective, and again, so the Bible, when you see the Bible, is nothing of what it was. It rarely resembles, it's just it's a shadow. But of like many other things, a thought, you can tell how a thought, like whatever I say right now, if someone tells to someone, it's like different from their perspective, and that someone tells to someone else, and the thing that I will talking about me saying something will be something completely different, nothing from this moment, which is that's the way it goes. But you have the power of discernment, you have the power of using your ability to discern the information and the reality that comes to you in a way as flavors, as aromas, as colors. You can distinguish. You can distinguish the quality, the characteristics of something, and see if this is in tune, in balance between yourself and with everything else. You can distinguish when something is natural made or man-made, let's say. Like when you go to the market and eat apples, you can eat an apple out of a tree in a rural place, an area that is not agriculture, it's just naturally growing, and it tastes completely different than something that is even grown organically or grown in a farm. When it's industrialized, it just tastes so different. So you can distinguish to use your common sense. I'm particularly not a fan of gossip. When someone tells me something about someone, I listen to it, okay, but I don't take it as a judgment for the person who they are referring. I think it's their opinion, right? And it happens a lot that I meet people and I like them, and because they don't bring me that negative energy, then for me it's fine. For me it's fine, but for them they're like an evil, right? It's just sometimes people brings the energy that resonates with the energy that the other person is carrying. Yeah, if I am afraid, if I am judgmental, and I meet someone, I might get the worst of a human being. It happens to you that someone is super nice to you and talk to the next person is completely an asshole to the person next to you. I have seen it so many times. I'm happy, like I haven't crossed many times with people like that, and I have met people with negative things, but usually if I don't take it personal, it just makes me laugh. In this moment is when we decide our directions. In this moment is when we define who we are going to become and what this is going to be. From this moment, from this energy, it's like the energy in the people in the future is going to get fed from the energies that we are in this moment. We are generating the future in this very moment. When you grow a garden, literally, you project yourself. What do you want to have? What do you want to grow? How the fruits or the produce or the vegetables that you're growing, they're going to look like. And that visualization and those actions that you take, fertilizing the soil, watering properly, and preparing the ground and the shades, co-creates with nature, who does the work and does the magic to perform and to express into these beautiful, colorful creations, juicy, delicious creations. The same way, the way we take care of ourselves right now, we take care of the land, which is going to be our future. You think if you're extremely selfish, and you think I'm not gonna live in those times because I probably are gonna be transitioned by then. I know you're gonna get back, and you're gonna get back in some form or another, and you're gonna harvest the fruits of your caring that you're having now. So you're not escaping from it. Just in case, just to let you know, you harvest. You saw, what was the expression? You harvest when you grow. The way you grow it, the way you garden it. So we have reached to this point. Hello, squirrel. There's a squirrel passing by, like nothing. My goodness, that's so cool. Between the cables. Now we have reached chapter number 5. It is time for your greatness to come into this playfulness composition. Yes. And that's going to be your new normal. That's going to be what it is from now on. You are exposing the best of you can reach without any effort, with simply attuning between yourself and this beautiful reality. And you're harvesting the energies and the harmonial frequencies that your heart and your imagination can evoke. Your emotions are tuning into a more soft and flowy stream of vibrancy that are resonating with feeling good, are resonating with knowing who you are, resonating with feeling energized, revitalized, are resonating with having clarity for what you're gonna do in this life. And that's the new normal. Yes, at this point, this is where you are. You are in a place of, you are open to receive the goodness of life. You are smiling more, you're more positive, you're more in tune between yourself. You are appreciating the moment, the air that you're breathing. And yeah, that's great to be in this place. Congratulations. You have been graduated to the greatness of this existence. Welcome to this new dimension. Hello. Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are in this moment. Yes, you are. We are cultivating our garden together through the expression of yourself that is being catalyzed by your server, Perkunas, the catalyst. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next segment. I'll see you in a second.